Hello everyone. Thank you for being here today. I'm excited to share a heartwarming story with you titled, The Two Chubby Cats and the Magic Fishing Rod. If you enjoy this video, please consider liking and subscribing to my channel. Of course, if it's not your style, feel free to skip it, no hard feelings. Now, let's begin the story. In my cozy little house, there live two royal creatures who have completely taken over the kingdom, my two cats, Muffin and Machi. Their daily schedule is simple: eat, nap, stretch, repeat. They've mastered the art of laziness better than any human could. After every meal, instead of running around or chasing toys, they prefer to flop down on their favorite blanket like two soft, furry dumplings. Their round bellies rise and fall like fluffy clouds every time they breathe, and honestly, it's hard to tell where one cat ends and the other begins. I began to notice something alarming. The once slim, elegant cats had slowly turned into adorable, roly-poly furballs. Muffin's walk became a waddle, and Machi's attempt to jump onto the sofa was an Olympic-level struggle. It was both hilarious and concerning. Every time I looked at them, I couldn't help but laugh. They looked like two marshmallows rolling around, pretending to be fierce hunters. One day, after dinner, I found them lying side by side, belly up, staring lazily at the ceiling fan spinning above. I sighed. You two need some exercise. They blinked slowly, clearly unbothered by my concern. That's when I decided it was time for drastic measures. Determined to help my little furballs get active again, I went online and found the perfect solution: a cat fishing rod toy. It had a feathery lure at the end of a string, designed to mimic a flying bird. The moment I saw it, I imagined Muffin and Machi leaping through the air like tiny lions chasing prey in the wild. I ordered it right away, full of hope and excitement. The next day, the package arrived. I ripped it open and waved the toy proudly. All right, you two. Training starts now, I announced like a fitness coach preparing for boot camp. The cats looked up, uninterested, and then promptly went back to grooming themselves. I sighed but refused to give up. I dangled the feather in front of Muffin's face. At first, he just blinked. Then, with slow-motion precision, he reached out a paw. Success! I gave the rod a little tug, and suddenly, Machi's eyes lit up too. Within minutes, the living room had turned into a mini jungle gym. Muffin was chasing the feather like it was a golden trophy, while Machi darted back and forth, trying to outsmart the flying prey. Their chubby bodies jiggled with every move, and I couldn't stop laughing. It was the most adorable workout session ever. Of course, their stamina didn't last long. After 5 minutes, both cats collapsed dramatically on the floor, panting as if they had just run a marathon. Muffin gave me a look that clearly said, "Human, are you trying to kill us?" I giggled and patted his head. "No, just trying to keep you healthy, my little fluffballs." Over the following weeks, the fishing rod became a part of our daily routine. Every evening after dinner, I would wave the toy around, and Muffin and Machi would spring into action. Well, more like roll into action. Sometimes, they'd even fight over who got to catch the feather first. Machi, the clever one, would hide behind the sofa and ambush the feather, while Muffin preferred to chase it in wide, slow circles. Slowly but surely, they became more active. Muffin's waddle turned into a confident trot, and Machi's jumps grew higher each day. The extra fluff around their bellies began to shrink, though they were still irresistibly plump and cute. Watching them play brought so much joy into my evenings. It wasn't just about exercise anymore. It was about bonding, laughter, and love. Through my two lazy cats, I learned something important. Sometimes, even when life feels slow or repetitive, we all need a little push to get moving again. Just like Muffin and Machi, we can easily fall into comfortable routines, eating, resting, scrolling through our phones, and forgetting to stay active. But a small change, like a magic fishing rod in our own lives, a hobby, a new goal, or a playful challenge, can make all the difference. Now, whenever I see my cats chasing the feather, I smile. They remind me that it's okay to rest, but never okay to stop moving entirely. Life is meant to be lived, with curiosity, laughter, and a little bit of playfulness every day. And as for Muffin and Machi, they've gone from being the lazy kings of the living room to the champions of the cat fitness club, still slightly chubby, but infinitely happier. The story of Muffin and Machi isn't just about two lazy cats. It's a reflection of how many of us live in today's fast-paced, yet comfort-seeking world. Like the cats who preferred lounging after every meal, we often fall into cozy routines, scrolling through our phones, binge-watching shows, or avoiding challenges because comfort feels easier. However, just as the magic fishing rod brought new energy to Muffin and Machi's lives, we too can find our own magic rods in everyday life, whether it's taking a walk, learning a new skill, or starting a hobby that excites us. The key is not grand change, but small, consistent actions that spark curiosity and joy. When we make time to move, laugh, and play, we rediscover the simple happiness that screens and routines can dull. Muffin and Machi's transformation reminds us that progress starts with effort, even if it's slow and clumsy at first. Modern life can make us sedentary and distracted, but it also offers endless opportunities to reconnect with our bodies, passions, and loved ones. So, like those two chubby cats chasing feathers, we should chase what keeps us alive, not just comfortable, because a playful spirit keeps life truly vibrant.